Oh, this is Alan with Cordalera Floors. Today we're going to go over how to install Cordalera flooring, SPC. We have a 12 mil and a 20 mil product. Both are the exact same for the installation process. The 20 mil might be slightly more difficult to install just because it's a thicker product. But other than that, it's the exact same. So here we go. Okay, so the first piece that you start off with, granted I already have a few rows here started so we can get this going because I'm not on a wall, I'm not in a room, anywhere straight. So the first piece on the first row is going to be pretty easy to put down. Obviously, you just loose lay it together on the end right here on this one side since you won't have a backer. Once you get that done, you're going to run into a little bit more difficult of an installation part of it. So what you do is you make sure it's nice and tight in there. So you put it back, both hands on the side, push it down, that locks it in place on this right here. You notice there's no other board here, so you don't have to lock this piece in, and this piece is on the wall. So next, you're gonna have another piece. This is where it gets a little bit more difficult if you haven't done it. You need to lock this piece into here and this piece back here. So how you're gonna start doing that is you're going to put this piece under there and try to get it pretty close together. So it's there inside. Then what you're gonna do is you're going to bring, so as you can see, I messed that up, but once you get going, you'll be fine. You're gonna bring this up and you're gonna first put this piece into this piece and then you're gonna snap it in. There you go. So now this piece is in there, then this piece gets locked into here. You need to make sure there's no seam showing on either side. Granted, you will see a little break here because you're going from a different color to a different color. But other than that, it'll be locked in. Then you can go to the next one, put it in, against the wall, nice and tight, no gap. Once again, this is the harder part of it. Putting this piece underneath, you just slide it under, then you get it lined up. Then you bring it into the back and you make sure there's no, see there's a gap right here. I need to make sure there's no gap there, so I put some pressure right there, then I push down. That's basically how you install the Cordalera floors, pretty easy. There should be no, like you can see right here, that piece needs to be flat to the floor. There should be no humps. There should be no unevenness. But good reminder is this first, then you slide it back, and you want to have your hand on both sides so that way you get it locked in on this side and this side, because if you only do this side and there's a gap over here, then you got to re-lock it in. So that's how you do that.